What's going on, y'all? Savage here. I'm gonna roll up the windows for you so you can hear me. I'm gonna turn off the radio so you can hear me. So anyway, point the microphone on this side. Knives. Lamb Dog needs knife help. Sounds more like it needs a file and needs to reprofile his beautiful blade. I'm not much of a sharpener. I'm okay at it, but I have a couple friends who are experts at the sharpening part, reprofiling, all that stuff. There's almost no reasonable use knife that can be saved. Might sacrifice the exact profile, but you'll be fine. Now the flippers. Now I had a Craftsman, kind of like your little utility blade thing. I mean, I still have it. It's not with me, but I use that for work purposes. And I used it very often. It's covered with tar and fucked up and scraped and scarred. But I just replaced the blade. And I needed a razor knife, so it's good to have on you. It's a little heavy, or fat at least, to carry around like an EDC. Oh, look at this guy. Let's get a freaking American flag on that trailer. I like this guy. So anyway, I know some good knife guys, and they have a shit ton of knives. I have got the disease, so I do buy knives that I don't need. I've got some of my most expensive knives were given as a gift. Traditionally, I've had a Kershaw Skyline, and I think I've bought 2 or 3 of those over the years. And of course, they come out of the factory, they're like surgical sharp edge, and they're so damn thin that it is a beautiful shape to carry. It's a good USA made Kershaw. Obviously they have a ton of Chinese crap. Some of the Chinese crap is okay, I guess, for the price. I'd mentioned to Sailfish, the Civivi guys. I got one of those as a gift, and it seemed like a disappointment because it's Chinese and it had nice ball bearings in it and it was fucking sweet. And I used it like in dress pants. It was a little fatter width or weight. It was a little heavier than I wanted for dress pants, but the fucking ball bearings started rattling. This Chinese piece of shit was a piece of shit the whole time. Now I know. So, all the other big fixed blades and nice buck knives and stuff like that, we'll put those in a different category, because I have carried stuff like that every day. But in the lower 48, I don't have a drop leg knife sheath. You know what I mean? So, Sailfish actually turned me on to a sale at Spyderco. Ended up getting a cool a fixed blade as a gift, and then a nice fixed blade. But I got the Tenacious. This is another Chinese piece of shit, but Spyderco's quality control seems really, really good. It's a fucking nice knife. It's a nice knife. And I'd show you right now, but I'm driving, so I can't do it. Oddly enough, I'm X amount of hundreds of miles north of Sailfish. He had spoken pretty highly about Spyderco's quality control and any of their Chinese shit. Obviously cheaper than the American ones. My everyday carry stuff ends up being a little rough use. I mean, it's not crazy. It's not like the fixed blade Alaskan and folders that I just beat to hell. And it seems like these knives are going to last you forever. But they do get pretty fucked up, gunked up, carbon steel or whatever the steel is. Some of it gets rusty for me. Obviously carrying knives, commercial fishing, everything's getting fucked up there. We're going overboard. So I am a little picky and choosy. I want my everyday carry to be less than $30,000, so I don't go to the ultimate fucking New York City knife company or this other random shit. That's not real, I believe, but you know what I mean. Fuck, man. I think almost everybody should have a Kershaw Skyline USA made one. It's just so fucking thin and stabby, and I believe it's a drop point. And once again, I'm not a fucking knife guy, so I don't know shit about shit. I'm a gun guy, a poker guy, a man of the land, a man of adventure who knows jack shit about all the knife terms, or what 48,070 VV steel is. I don't know shit about shit. I listen to people and think, well, I'm not gonna like hit it with a hammer, and I'm not cutting diamonds, so it should be okay. Historically, that's worked out. Cheap knives tend to go to shit quick. Nice knives tend to last a long time. And I'm sure that's gotten mixed up as there's price gougers and people pulling off some bullshit and putting a nice high price tag on it because they've got a good brand. No offense to Civivi and other fucks like that. Lamb Dog, I believe you need what I have, because that's all I can recommend. Get yourself a Tenacious semi-serrated, or I'm going to get one with no serration, and get yourself a Skyline. Now to the backwoods. God, despite what Reward Audacity says about John Moses Browning and his lack of grizzly awareness, and all Browning's greatness, like I said, I don't think he saw too many grizzlies in the great state of Utah. That 10mm Ronin is the shit. The old Marine compatriot up north has had one and he rotates in and out of smaller shit and bigger shit, but a normal carry day, he'll be rocking that Ronin in an underarm holster. And the old Last Frontier. And it's a fucking smart choice. I know What's It only been around for 6 years, some shit. I think he's had his for 3, and has tolerated the rainforest pretty well. So, you know, much to be said about the finish, if it's surviving the rainforest, but it's performed really well as a pistol through all his rounds fired. Obviously 10mm a little expensive, and he's a little remote, so I'm sure at this point he doesn't have 5,000 rounds or 10, you know, something high on it for 1911 style and that 1911 frame. But goddamn, it's a beautiful fucking pistol. It seems to be worth every fucking penny. Now, me being spoiled fucking rotten, I like used guns. I like getting deals. If it's a Ronin's going for 700 or 800, I don't even fucking know what they go for. I buy everything used. I don't give a shit. So, if I could get one used, I'd pay $600 for a Ronin, no problem. They're fucking badass. 10mm, despite what John Moses would think, is fucking aggressive. One of the highest bear contact to human ratios would be Alaska and the great USA, and 10mm has proven itself. Now, I personally have carried 45 ACP in black and brown bear country, and believe it or not, I mean, I felt comfortable, but I know in the back of my head some big ass fucking male bear stands up and I've got 45 ACP, I'm gonna fucking curse myself for not having a shotgun. 10mm, now I've got a 10mm Glock that I've carried time to time. Obviously 15 rounds may be a little overkill, but if you see a couple brown bears, you think that 15 is fucking fine, and I'm glad I had the weight with me. Now for me, obviously, spending a lot of time in black bear country, hunting there. I haven't spent a lot of time hunting in brown bear country. I've walked it a lot, but I just want to have a fucking shotgun, man. Those fuckers can get big, and I don't know where you're at, the size of the average brownie walking around, or even if you're where at, they call them grizzlies and not brownies, or whatever the fuck. Coastal brown bears, or whatever the fucking denomination is. It's the same shit, unless you're a Kodiak bear, and then you're a complete certified psycho. I think everything is underpowered, so 10 millimeter is the way to go. 45, I mean, I'm comfortable with it. I unfortunately, a totally nuts bear might be comfortable with it too. Now, for the DJ Groove Lines of the world who make a valid point of just get a bell, just get bear spray, or whatever the fuck, that's pretty smart. But these encounters do happen. They're few and far between, but we can imagine how few people are actually walking around grizzly country, or beating shoe leather, or whatever cool phrase Backwoods said. Now, Backwoods has a phrase. I'm sure he didn't invent it, but holy fuck, I like it. He said, I could probably whip my weight in wildcats. And I thought, oh, that's fucking badass. I'm gonna make a mental note. I like that one. I'm gonna catch some city people off guard with that shit. But in general, just checking in. I think Stoke Line is going to make a follow-up to the Wright brothers in 1903 going 120 feet to us flying across the Atlantic Ocean 16 years later with multiple people. And do the regular-ass people deserve spaceships right now? If we're the one having all these spaceships, is it Illuminati and elite, sketchy secret military units only? I don't know. Doesn't seem like there's much of a use for spaceships, and it's probably out of our price range. We'd be buying too many spaceships, right? The secrecy, or the noble lie that says we don't have them, I don't know, maybe that is a noble lie. What is the reason for all this fucking UFO information? Is that the old Trumpsky trying to save face and saying we'll put out some JFK stuff, we'll put out some Epstein stuff, we'll put out some UFO stuff to get some traction and some credit, or make up for some weird shit that he did, or I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of the timing, but I know there's a lot of fucking footage out there, and I'm not 100% sure this is all humanoids blasting spaceships in and out of the ocean, and fucking, drone swarms, and whether the Phoenix Lights, or I don't know. At this point in time, the drones could kind of fake a lot of that stuff. But if you look at what some of the military-industrial complex people are working on 20, 30 years ago, I think, holy shit, well, it's possible we got it now. They're certainly very impressive 20, 30 years ago, and stuff we don't even hear much about now. So, what say you, good sirs? What say you? I'm off here racing around and living a good life, getting a little adventure in, not kicking any butts because we don't want to go to jail, but we're kicking butts in spirit. So, all the best to all. Savage out.